Our coverage of the NFL has once again brought us to beautiful South America and one of the largest cities on the planet. You are looking live at Sao Paulo, Brazil, which first hosted the NFL back in 2024, and not surprisingly has rolled out the red carpet for us once again. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And away we go, here in Sao Paulo. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry now, Rashawn Smith. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, 43.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it looks great flying through the air, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Eye on these two. 180.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Yellow. I go 180.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down, Chiefs. Yellow, yellow. Let's go on, 80. Good side. Right side.
This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Black 80, black. Go, go.
Herbert throwing right away. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Set. Set.
It's a sweep. He comes fast forward. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line. Ready? Run! Set. Ready? Run! Ready?
Herbert from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And he's out a little short of the 30. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Right side! Right side!
Pistol now for Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. And they did to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Pretty even match in this first half. You're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Looking for Smith, but it's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First carry here for the rookie from UNC. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes for 32 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Kappa. Ready.
Herbert on first down. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
It's Herbert once more. Has it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Lion.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Dicker on now for the PAT. Was off, no good. A lot of game left here, but we'll see if that's a point that they regret not having later on in this contest. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone, so it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on second and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Pickup of 2 here, and that's a Chiefs first down. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. The Chargers have an early lead. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got it first to begin the fray. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
It's on the end. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. They'll go. It's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, around with Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. Coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. From the red zone now. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs tie and can take the lead here in the second. Butker to try the point after.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take the lead on that successful kick.
14. Chargers 13. Harrison Butker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10.
Go. 5-9, 5-9. Set.
To throw, Herbert. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Set. 80. Baylor tight. Set.
First and 10, here's Herbert. That's complete to Johnston, outright. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. to give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers push their lead to 6. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He found some space. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Handoff headed right. Barkley. Still going inside the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw, Mahomes. Pressure coming, and they take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Hey, 57, 57.
Third and long for Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chargers will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. First and 10 from the 32.
380.
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throwing on first is Herbert. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
21.
Now Herbert again. That's his running back. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
First and 10 from the 32.
5-9. Delta. Hunt.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, go line. Set.
Third and long for him here. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He's got the hook up, Lambert Smith. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Set. 380. Run.
Herbert to throw once more. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Chiefs are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The party's still going for 2 more quarters, football fans. We're back underway from Brazil. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand that with excellent field position up across the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Herbert on first down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Right here is the intended target there, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Second and 10 now, Herbert. Right side, cut by Davis. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Darius Davis. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Set. 380. Set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's a cut for the first. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
This is caught by Lambert Smith. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, Ram, line. Hey, Kappa. Set.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he will have a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available?
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Drew Tranquill with the pick. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Yellow. Attack! Yellow!
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's incomplete left side. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you more interceptions.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate it as...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Fields it and starts the return from the end zone. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37th. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. We've set it down from 37. Back to the air, Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. This play goes for 36. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Delta, go.
Play action now for Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Second and 3 now. Herbert from the gun. Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete. Now the It's Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Johnson finds the football, complete. Free inside the 30. To the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To the air, Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Ooh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Well, this comes. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. So that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers push their lead to 18. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Pressure coming from Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Hits the 20. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. The fourth down Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs make it an 11-point ball game.
39, Chiefs 28. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 48-yard line.
Working now from the gun. That's cut with Saquon Barkley. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. Saquon Barkley the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
39, Chiefs 34. Harrison.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's got hinted underneath. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29.
Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Kaplan. Set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Gets it downfield, on target to Gatson. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Set. Ready.
Herbert throwing again. He finds Johnston. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Herbert again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Set.
It's Herbert once more. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them stop so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable fourth down if you don't get the first.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
That's two. Count them, 2 drives that he has put to rest now. First with the interception, and this time a critical third down sack. There's just some players on the field, they sense the moment defensively, and when they get the opportunity, they make the most of it. As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 42.
Yellow.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Yellow, yellow.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Home to right. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. As a man, it's Lambert Smith. He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
It is the 2-minute warning from Sao Paulo. Chargers don't want to see this one go to overtime. The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down.
Set.
Looking to throw. Buying some time left. Into the hands of Ganson. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down.
Hey, easy. You go forward. Set. Wide. Hey, go lion. 5-9. Ready.
Now to throw. Now to throw, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones that put this away. They're going for it. Looking to throw it. Flush down out to his left. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the 1st down as well, and move them into field goal range.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Taking a deep shot here. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, he has to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Eye on these two. Eye on these two. 480.
To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Chargers make the play that should win them this game.
Pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. While still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw cake that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Yellow.
Here he is to throw. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Throwing now. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Chargers 49. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only...